This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by Audible.com. Download a free audiobook of your choice today at audible.com/Diggnation. GoDaddy.com and
Mom's Milk of Magnesia. I don't think it comes from your mom.
God, I hope not.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put ear in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Hello everybody, welcome to Diggnation episode number 105. It's weird that we have to say like 05.
Yeah, I know.
105.
It's kind of strange. We should start over.
No, I like
Episode 5.
Episode 5. No, it's good that we have 100.
Right.
I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Diggnation covers some of the weekly hottest top stories on the social news website, dig.com. That's dig.com.
That is correct. We are drinking some rad beer, my kind of beer, Radenberger Pilsner.
It's actually really good. This is a German beer. Well, hold on. I found this up the street.
Whoa, what?
And it wasn't like on the side of the street.
You're like, well, we got to drink something.
No, there was there's a little. I'm surrounded by bars and or mini stores.
I noticed that.
And I go to this little mini store up the street, and they have your standard Coronas, which we've had every single week.
Yes, which are awesome. You should go have some.
Hefeweizens, which we always enjoy.
Not a huge fan, but that's okay. We drink them.
The Colt, which can get a little crazy.
Yep, gotta love Billy D.
We decided to go with something different. This was in the corner. It's probably been there for 3 years.
I was wondering about that. It has a hint of aspartame.
Oh, did you hear about that story? It's killing people now.
Well, it was killing people before.
That's
people
right.
just kept
Nobody
drinking
knew.
it.
All right.
You knew. Kevin,
I did.
You knew.
I did.
You were the
I
guy.
haven't had aspartame in years, so my liver is dead from the beer, but my body is fine because it's not aspartame.
I don't have cancer. I have no liver. But you don't have liver cancer. If this is horrible. It's always good to start a show about give us wood. Where are you when we need you?
You need the wood.
Okie dokie. So anyway, Kevin,
Yes.
we're here in San Francisco.
We are. We're at
Hey,
my
how's
heart.
that iPhone that you bought?
I don't have it yet.
We should say some stuff about that.
Yeah, we should say we are recording this the day before the iPhone thing.
Yes.
And this may seem weird because you're like, wait a second, you were in line for an iPhone.
Oh, what?
Oh, I almost dropped
time
here.
shifty.
Wow.
That's what happens when worlds collide.
So
Time
shifted because it's 4th of July.
So we're gonna be
So we
partying
decided
crazy.
to record. We're gonna party like crazy, and we're not gonna do
Yeah.
Diggnation on 4th of July. But you're still getting new content.
Yeah.
We're still here. We're still drinking beers.
Yeah.
That means we're twice as drunk for the first episode you saw last week.
Good God, I can't wait.
How will that work?
So let's get right into it, shall we? All right, this is how you deal with lazy police. Picture. I love when the people are like, it's a picture.
Yep.
It's a video.
I know.
Not safe for
The
work.
problem is we don't have a dedicated picture section, which will be coming later in life.
Could
Be months away.
Save.
Could be years away.
So 9,223 people dug this story, submitted by Moji. Going to bed the other night, I noticed people in my shed stealing things. I phoned the police. This is awesome. When I read that, I did not want to hit that button, by the by. Damn. Studebaker. So basically, this guy. We'll get there. So this guy's clearly British or something. I think it's from Essex. So it says, round like a shot. Going to bed the other night, people were in my shed stealing. I phoned the police, but I was told no one was in the area to help. People in my shed stealing my shit. They said that they would send somebody over as soon as possible. I hung up. A minute later, I rang again. Hello? I said, I called you a minute ago because there were people in my shed. Oh, you don't have to hurry right now because I've shot them. Within minutes, there were a dozen police cars in the area, plus helicopters and an armed response unit. They caught the burglars red-handed. One of the officers said, I thought you said you'd shot them, to which I replied, I thought you said there was no one available.
Yes.
I love this.
This works.
I mean, it's bad because he can get, false reports or whatever it is. And maybe he should have just maimed one of them with a gun.
If there's someone breaking into your shit, there's got to be something else you can do, though. What do you have around the house that, sure, you have your gun.
Well, maybe he did
You
have a
don't
gun. Maybe it
shoot
was a
somebody for
complete
breaking
bluff.
into your shed out in the back. You don't shoot them.
I know, but then it's like
Crossbows.
What do you do? Crossbows. Thank you, Kevin.
Crossbows.
This is why they have
Solution.
crossbows.
Exactly.
They're not for hunting.
It doesn't scare the neighbors.
No, you
there's no
can't even hear
bang.
'em.
It's silent, just dart in the leg.
It's like twang, and then
wang.
they're confused. They're like, "What was I like hunted by African tribes or something?"
Dude, that's awesome. Crossbows. I
gotta
never
get
thought
some
about
of
that.
those.
The pistol crossbows. They have the small ones.
Oh no, I know what. Yeah, I'm ready. Like it's awesome.
Okay.
It's very much
Dude, when we were little kids,
Vampire Hunter. Oh,
did I tell you about this? I said this one on the Diggnation.
wait, was one of the crossbows you buy at Asian World of Martial Arts?
Yes. It was a little crossbow pistol, and we shot it straight in the air, and then dart would go so high that you couldn't see them. We'd be like, run! And we'd all run.
Kevin, sometimes I'm surprised you're alive.
No, dude, I know.
I'm not saying that
This
as
is,
a
the
joke.
this is the problem with growing up in the desert.
Remember how when you would like a big truck would come by and then you jump in front and be like, "Bah!" and then try to get out of the way? It was so crazy.
I know, dude. I know.
Crazy.
Anyway, those days are over.
Well, I say don't fool the police because police don't like that.
Right.
But I mean, there is something to be said about that. I mean, I get that you're like, look, what the hell is he going to take from your shed? A shovel? Buy another shovel?
Right.
But
Unless
maybe
you have,
that's where he keeps all his jewelry.
maybe your shed is like your computer shed. Maybe it's like where all your computers are. And, dude, I always want one of those.
A computer shed?
So I have this. Okay, so let's say I'm going to get married, which I'm not right now. But let's say I am. I want an agreement with my wife.
Yes.
That I
That's funny.
get-
Yes, go.
You had this conversation with your girlfriend.
I have one room in the house.
Right. Oh, right. Exactly.
We're gonna try to. I'm thinking about moving in with Heather.
She can put all the shit and potpourri and flowers and
Just
whatever.
not that room.
I want one room. Dogs playing poker, just all
Yep.
kinds of crazy shit in there, and it's my room to do whatever I want with.
It's called the Men's Crisis Center.
I like
That's
that.
what, Matt Roloff from Little People Big World took this barn and he said, I just want to make a place where there's no complaining, there's no criticism. Women can come in, but they can't, this is just for having fun, and he called it the Men's Crisis Center.
That's awesome. And there needs to be a secret room off of that room.
Yes.
That is another small room.
Just for masturbation.
Just for masturbatory
You're like,
type
well,
things.
I'm just going to use this bust here that I do this, and the door opens, it's all porn.
Just
Wall
a
to
room
wall
full
porn.
of porn.
It's all padded walls for some reason. That's a very invigorating experience. Sometimes it's horrible.
terrible.
So anyway, don't fool the police because I think the Bobbies gave him a round
Right.
beating.
And don't tell the wife about the room.
No.
Secret room.
Secret room. I mean, she can know about the one room, but not
Right.
the
Not the
other room.
the breast activation switch.
Oh, I meant bust like a bust of Beethoven. I didn't mean like a breast.
I thought you meant like you pull down on a breast and the secret door
No, a
opens
bust,
up.
like one of those busts, like Caesar or something.
No, dude.
Not like just a row of
Dude, you have one gigantic breast mounted
Well,
on the
I
wall.
wonder what she's
that
gonna
you
think
pull
that's
down
for.
and the secret door opens. It's the
She'll be like,
masturbation
"Look,
room.
I know what this is. Just the left boob goes down. That's awesome. Anyway, I can't wait to build that in my spare time. Next
man.
story.
You have like a big cock.
All right. One
keep
step too
going.
many. Well, that was one too many.
All right, crazy guy can draw using HTML. 5,036 people like the story, submitted by Nartard. Using HTML tables and background color, they did this great drawing. If you know HTML, you'll see how amazed this is. I can't read this.
If you know HTML, you'll see how amazed this is.
How amazing is this drawing? Click on the link to watch the video. So I actually I saw this several days ago.
Did you watch the video?
I did. And it starts off, first of all,
crazy.
it's in Windows, and it's all, not just in Windows, but it's all
Japanese.
Japanese Windows. So you don't know what the hell
What's
they're
happening?
doing. You see that they've created a new Notepad document.
Yep.
You hear the music is going with it? So
That's pretty hardcore.
it's crazy. Basically,
I know,
whoever's
I saw
doing
the
this,
video. It's ridiculous. And then he'll make tables and background colors and stuff like that, and copy and paste them. And then over on the other side, he's running it.
right?
He's constantly refreshing
So
it. you
Internet
can see.
Explorer on the left, TextPad on the right, and it's this constant tweaking and going back and forth and adding tables but basically
Unbelievable use.
they can draw using HTML, which is insane.
But this is sort of like the old school ASCII stuff.
Right,
Remember the
right.
ASCII drawings
Yeah.
that were like epic. Like you would download the new one and you knew the guy in your area that would be up on the BBS that would put up the epic ASCII
And then
drawings.
you would like say, hey, can you make me like a little ASCII intro for my BBS?
Yes, of course. That was the big thing where we'd like scroll down and it was like a dragon in a cave and then all of a sudden there's some chick with a boob and like...
the very bottom it's like, enter your username. I love that, man. That was great.
Like made by Asterisk.
It was uppercase, lowercase characters. Look how good this gets, though.
Dude, I know. It's ridiculous.
You get to the very end of the video, and it's just like, it's pretty insane.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm not very good at HTML coding. Hey, I mean, HTML is so... Everything... Coding is such an art form. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Because anybody can... I mean, like, I know HTML. I can do little, TDTR, like, blah, 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 borders, whatever. I mean, you can do that, and I can make not anything like that.
Well, it's like...
That's ridiculous.
It's funny how... you could be good at HTML back in the day, like years ago, and now everything's changed. I mean, it's all CSS and like.
Oh God.
It's pretty crazy. Like the people that really tweak on that stuff.
Do you remember how like back in the day you could design like a layout in Adobe Illustrator, and it would look worlds better than anything you could do in HTML. You know what I mean? Like you would, like the local, like the, your college newspaper. It would be like, this is amazing. I wish this could be in HTML, but you couldn't do it.
Right.
Now it's like people actually design websites in Photoshop.
Yeah, but
and then figure out how to code to make it look exactly like.
Right, but
that to me blows my mind.
No, that's really cool. But the thing is that the people that are actually really good at that are only a very select few. Like, honestly, in order to get something to look right in all browsers, like Daniel Burger does Dig Web Design, every time he codes something new, he's always like, oh, this isn't working. And he goes back to like IE6.
Yeah.
And he's like getting it, and he's like, oh, this isn't working because IE doesn't do it this way.
Yeah.
And you have to understand every single browser and the limitations of that browser, and then how you can work around that.
That's why we need we need better standardization.
Oh,
even though we have it, but we need better standardization.
Well, IE7's come a long way. It actually has.
But
and it conforms to a lot of the standards now. In Firefox, they're obviously standard compliant.
Yep.
And we're getting there. The only problem right now that I see with stuff that we do at Dig and Pounds is that you have to go back to IE6 because so many people
still run it. That's funny. This guy ran it.
Yeah, this was IE6. Totally. Yeah. So anyway,
good story.
Another year from now, when you don't have to worry about IE6, it's going to be so much better.
It's going to be awesome. All right, next story. The baby on Nirvana's Nevermind album is 17. Wow. 4,737 people dug the story submitted by Persisting One. Wow, I feel old. I feel old. Did you see the picture of the kid?
So we should definitely date ourselves here. But when was the first time you saw this album? What grade?
I think it was freshman year in high school.
Yeah, I think that's what was me.
91 was it? Was it 91?
No, it would have been like 92 for me.
92. What do you mean 92 for you? When was it released?
I don't know.
It wasn't released in a time hole.
It's cool to see that he's kind of like.
Just that's exactly
he's
what
like a skater dude. He's got long hair. Yeah. Like he could almost like start his own band and be like, "Hey, I was that dude on the Nirvana cover."
Yeah,
he has some street cred.
A little bit.
He does.
I mean, not much because he was nude.
But still,
chasing a dollar, which was awesome. But still, street cred nonetheless.
Yeah, that's right.
Spencer Eldon.
Yeah.
Spencer Eldon. Wow, where did they get that guy? I mean, I wonder what the story, like, if he was friends with somebody, or you know what I mean? Like, it's not like they were like, it wasn't like his agent sent him on a call to be the baby thrust in a pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm wondering if it was like a family friend or something.
I don't know.
But to say that makes me feel old is the biggest understatement in the world.
Yes.
So he's still alive. Good for him.
Good for him. Start a band.
Yeah.
Next story, 72-year-old ex-Marine beats the crap out of a 27-year-old pickpocket. 4,232 people dug the story, submitted by Age.
What?
Bill Age, that's his name, Age.
Oh, okay.
Bill Barnes says he was scratching off a losing $2 lottery ticket inside a gas station when he felt a hand slip into his front left pants pocket,
Not in a good
where
way.
he had $300 in cold, hard cash. He's anything but an easy mark. Barnes served in the Marines, was an accomplished Golden Gloves boxer, and retired after 20 years as an iron worker. Needless to say, he beat the shit out of the 27-year-old.
This is such a great story.
Well, if you look at his picture, though, I mean, I would probably try and pick his pocket.
Right.
He looks like
He's
an easy
old
target.
guy. He's just an old guy.
Right.
And I guess what happened was he grabbed his wrist, turned around, and just started pummeling him in the face until he fell over.
It took 8 jabs until the store manager jumped in.
And he said, one of the witnesses said there was just blood everywhere.
Oh, man.
But you know what I mean? Like, come on. Really pickpocketing? I mean, what are we?
72,
like,
though?
Dickens, Europe? You know what I mean?
You don't think you could take a 72-year-old dude?
Not that guy.
You don't think so? I think you could, like, one-on-one. Like, the guy that was pickpocketing wasn't expecting to get, like, just, like, straight on cold clock.
I agree. He probably thought, hey, this guy's probably,
Right.
I'm trying to be gentle so I don't break his hip.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
But a one-on-one, I think anyone over 70 I could take out.
Wow.
You don't, over 70?
I would pay money to see this guy and you fighting.
Dude, all you have to do is just, like, push him really hard. Because, like, he may be strong, but he doesn't have the balance anymore, man. He's going down.
That might be true. He looked, man.
He looks tough.
He looks tough. If that was my dad or
You and
my
I could
grandfather,
both
I'd
take
be
him
like,
now. If we both jumped on him at the same time,
maybe.
Game over.
Maybe. You'd have to get him right in the nuts really quick.
Yes. All right.
That's awesome. But I love hearing stories like that.
That is great.
You know, these punk kids are like, I'm going to steal your $300, Pops. And he's like, yeah, how about fists to your face?
There was blood everywhere, says the manager on duty. I love that.
Isn't that awesome?
All right.
Yeah.
So-
So now, and then the guy's going to get possibly up to 15 years.
No way.
Yeah, unarmed robbery.
Yeah, that sucks.
Wow.
15 years just for picking someone's pocket?
It's a felony. Unarmed robbery is just one step below armed robbery.
No, I agree. Robbery is terrible, but I mean, 15 years seems a little long.
I kind of feel like maybe he learned his lesson.
Oh, absolutely.
With the fists of fury that came at him from the old guy.
I agree.
I love that. That's like the samurai sword story. Really, truly is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next story. What's the first thing you save from your room in the event of a fire? Depends upon what room. 3,978 people dug the story, submitted by I Liker Yodelas. There's only one thing. This is awesome. It's a picture of a guy trying to save his porn.
Save porn.
It's literally a guy who's being rescued by the fire department, and he's holding his tower of his computer.
That is awesome.
He's like seats down, coming down a fire ladder with his tower.
That is so awesome.
That's dedication.
Well, come on now. The first thing that happens if there's a fire or a major emergency here in the Bay Area, like, I'm taking my laptop. You're not going to leave it behind.
Well, okay, but that's a laptop. What about...
Ooh, that's hard, though, because I have a cat now.
Right.
So do you take...
Cat,
you got to take
laptop.
a laptop.
You take your laptop over your
Dude,
cat?
my data's on here. The cat
Your
can
cat is
climb.
alive!
It can climb shit.
It's not gonna climb. You're not gonna be like, all right, kitty, I'm taking the laptop, but you know what to do. There's 4 curtains over here. You could probably make the jump to the other. You know what I'm saying, so get going. And she's just like, what's going on?
Dude,
Meow.
there's trees outside my window. I'm 2 stories
You
up.
would literally take your cat, throw it out the window into a tree.
She's amazing like that. Because every time she jumps off the top things here, she can always find her way down. And dude, I'm telling you,
Right, but
she'll land in the tree, she has claws, grab hold.
Dude, we had ninja claws. That shit doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Trees do not
That's
get
true.
clawed in.
All right. So what else can we do?
Well, I don't know what my first thing I would take. God, I don't know.
Well, you can probably take both at once. I'll take the laptop and the cat. Cat on one arm, laptop
What
on
if
the
the
other.
cat's like freaking out and scratching you, and you're like, I need another hand to
Just knock it out and carry it outside.
That's awesome. You're like scrambling around, you grab your cat, you're like, dong! All right, here we go. Put her in the backpack. And my laptop, just gotta log out real quick. Fire!
Oh, dig. Let's get out of here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Kevin Rose's house is on fire. Dig.
All right, I'm
One
out.
dig. Okay, I'm out of here.
Submitted.
I gotta submit the story to dig before I get out of here. It's like, you're like, and boom. It comes up. It's like, I'm writing this. Kevin Rose dies in apartment fire.
That's
submitted
terrible.
by Kevin Rose.
Dude, stop. You're having must call wood.
I know.
All right.
Oh man, where's Jessica Biel? We need her.
All right.
Good times. Well, if it was the room in the porn room, the spank room, you gotta take a porn.
That's right. That's probably fire retardant, though. You gotta protect that room.
Why would you not make that? You would make that would be like, you know what that would be? That would be your
silo.
room.
Yeah, you
Your
go.
panic
Yeah,
room.
exactly. You go in there and you chill.
It would double as a panic room.
nuclear explosion. Your porn
Yep.
room's kind of your safe room.
Yep.
Okay.
Although you have to have canned food and shit. Takes up space.
It does. All right.
Well, as long as there's oxygen.
It's true.
Okay.
What else we got?
Your story.
Optical illusion, which way is she moving? 2,328 people dug the story submitted by M. Salim. If you look at this...
2,328.80? That's what you just said.
2,000...
And I was like, we're moving on from that?
2,320 is what I said. If you look at the spinning girl silhouette below, you will think she's spinning clockwise, probably. But when you look at her closely in her shadow, it is spinning the opposite counterclockwise.
Okay.
Let's take a look. So,
I see her spinning.
I think that she is spinning clockwise, no doubt.
I'm going to say one thing.
And so is her shadow. Oh, wait.
When I saw this, I didn't really care about how she was spinning because she's nude.
Right, she is.
And I just kept going, I think I see her nipple.
There he is. There's a nipple going around.
And so I was like, what, spinning clockwise? What? And I was like, God, I really think that's her nipple.
Well, I think that's why I got so many digs, actually.
That's smart.
Nobody cares about the...
Just if it was a dude, it would be like 0 digs. So what do you think? I never got her to spin the other way. Oh, wait, there she goes.
Yeah, she is spinning the other way, actually. It's because they're cutting off the shadow. They don't show the full shadow. That's the reason why... Oh. I just zoomed in.
Oh, don't go back.
Crap. There we go.
Okay. She stopped. There she is.
Anyway, these optical illusions kill me because I like the
really
stories.
Cool. Where you're like, there's like the ones where it's like all white and no gray and like a black, and then there's like gray balls.
And then you cover up the gray balls, and it's like the white's there, and you're like, how's the white there?
And then they're like, there are no gray balls, and you're like, what? How are there no gray balls? There's 10.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? I think they're lying though. Sometimes we should do an optical illusion that's just like a picture of a cat. And then goes, this is an optical illusion. There is no cat.
And people will be like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Holy fuck, this is crazy. Look, do you see a cat? Yeah, it's a picture of a cat.
Nope.
No, it's not.
There's no cat.
There's no cat.
Have you seen...
You're doing that.
You've seen...
And then have the next image down and be like, this is it using this special filter and it's just white. It's all in your head.
Dude, I know.
It fucks with you.
I've seen so much of that crap. You remember the...
Because you'd buy it. You would send that shit around. You'd be like, this is fucked up. And then there'd be that guy who'd be like, I don't see a cat.
Right. And he'd get dug up and everyone would be like, yeah, that's right. There is no cat.
See, this guy doesn't see it.
Dude, have you... remember the old mall stuff? Like, you'd go in there and you had to cross your eyes almost and like
the
things would
3D
jump out.
stuff. Yeah.
Did you ever get that to work?
I did, but I had to do it a weird way.
Like, how was the weird way?
I had to do this. I had to go, look at the camera and then go like this.
And then you would see it in 3D.
And then I would see it. But then when I focus on it, it would go away.
Remember when that was huge?
Focus real
that was big for a while. They sold those in malls, and you could get your name, and people had them as like posters.
Yeah.
I thought it was stupid.
I had a T-Rex one.
Did you really?
Yeah, oh yeah. And then like there was a plane that I had. Some sort of plane. The thing that always screwed me up was I always thought that the whole point of them was that when you saw them, it was like, it was it. It wasn't just topographical.
Right.
It was fucking that with like, the leopard stripes and stuff. I was like, this is going to be amazing. And then I finally saw it and I was like,
because you expect
it just goes in and it looks kind of like I was like, that's stupid.
I thought the same thing.
Stupid.
I was hoping for like the full-blown image to all come together.
Yeah.
Someone needs to invent that.
It's like a Mad Magazine thing where it comes together and you're like, yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, there's 2 towers. Yeah, exactly.
What?
When you fold it in, there's always like structures and stuff in the background.
Yeah.
All right, so stupid optical illusion.
Next story, one of the coolest guitars. That's the end of the title. 3,476 people dug this story.
No, I haven't seen this yet.
Submitted by Loafers. O Lord, bless this thy angel sword guitar, that with it thou mayst blow Christina Aguilera and Aha and Ricky Martin and Enrique Iglesias into tiny bits. In thy mercy. If you want it, follow these steps. First shalt thou get to eBay. Then shalt you pay $4,500, no more, no less. Sadly, it won't play Guitar Hero. Jump for high definition in images. This sword...
That's great description, by the way.
Good title.
Good title and description.
This sword has ended.
Oh, so I can't even see a picture of it? There it is. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Wow, you can rock and slay people at the same time.
Look at that. That is really...
Is it sharp on the edges? Because you can't really play then.
No, probably not sharp on the edges, but dude!
Oh, man.
This is epic. It looks like if Conan the Barbarian was to wield a sword and guitar.
This is the one he'd pick.
It would be it.
That is insane. So who made this? Well, like, what's the background? Is it, whoa.
Look at that.
Pulled out of the case, it looks amazing. Show it around to Prager. Prager needs to see what that looks like. Prager, look at that. Is that crazy? Wow.
It's a sword guitar. Yes. Dude, that is making some rock gods bleed. Look at that. Oh, dude. This is like if, what's his butt? If this is this is like a Thundercats guitar.
No, Thundercats don't play guitar.
What does it say? 20th anniversary, the Alfie since 18. It's an electric guitar from 1812. Holy shit! This is the first electric guitar. Was a
Time
sword.
guitar.
It was made in medieval times when strings were attached to a sword.
That's crazy. I mean, 1,000 pictures of it. That's nuts.
Oh, dude, that's.
So how much did it go for? What was the total auction price? I gotta know.
It was a buynow.com.
Nobody buy. It wasn't buy it now, was it?
It might be. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, buy it now.
$4,500. Wow,
$4,500.
That's actually a good deal.
It's in Japan, of course. Japanese people crazy about
Swords
stuff.
and stuff.
Let's see.
2,500 folks checked it out.
Checked it out so far. Wow.
That's cool.
If it comes to an auction, it might well be a doozy. Oh, so that's funny. He put it up and he was like, well, I'll just do a quick one, see if anybody buys it. And then 25,000 people came.
Dude.
And he's like, fucking should have auctioned it.
He should have just, he should make more of these. Oh, wait, here's where it's made.
Awesome Guitar Shop, ESP Custom Shop.
We got to go back to Japan, dude. See, it says it was made in Japan.
I think we're going to go back for the Tokyo Game Show.
Are we?
Well, you can come.
Well, we should shoot Diggnation out there.
Dude, done. We were gonna go out for the Totally Rad show, but dude,
should
come
do
out.
both.
We'll do fucking both.
We should go party out there.
Dude,
seriously.
epic. It was so amazing.
Oh,
it's not even funny.
Gosh, last time was crazy.
Anyway, so swords as guitars now to sponsors.
All right, sponsors.
GoDaddy.com, get your .com name for just $1.99 with any new non-domain purchase. Plus, as a special Diggnation viewer, which you all are, enter code DIG2 at checkout and save $5 off any order of $30 or more. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com. Some restrictions apply. See site for details.
Next, I don't get how you do that. Do restrictions apply?
No, none whatsoever. It doesn't even put it there.
Okay.
But you would see the site and there would be no details. So then they would go, I guess this is no restrictions apply.
GV.tv. Don't forget to head over to GV, that's GEEVEE.com to upload your latest video game footage under the Diggnation contest, and we'll show the coolest one off in Diggnation episode number 106.
That is correct.
That is coming up.
You
have 1 week to do that.
Do it now.
Make sure to capture and upload.
Yes. Audible.com. Thanks to our newest sponsor, Audible.com, the internet's leading provider of spoken word entertainment. Audible has over 35,000 titles to choose from to be downloaded and played back anywhere, just like this show. Hello. Log on to audible.com/Diggnation. Get a free audiobook download of your choice when you sign up. Again, go to audible.com/Diggnation for your free audiobook. And you can check out Dean Koontz's new. I like Dean Koontz.
Yes, I haven't heard. Which book are you talking about?
The Good Guy.
Oh, The Good Guy?
Yeah.
So I listen to a lot of audiobooks when I'm traveling. Makes it easier. I got the tipping point on audiobooks. I never had time to read it. I was just like,
I got that for a birthday gift, and I haven't been
Have you
able
read
to
it?
read it. No.
It's good.
No, I want to.
It's really good. So
maybe this will be my free Audible.
If you do sign up for the free one, get the tipping point, because it talks about when companies hit a certain threshold and all of a sudden become really popular. And
Dean Koontz, it's spooky.
Oh no, is it spooky?
It's spooky. Yeah,
It is.
he's a spook guy.
All right, there's lots of good books up here. Check
Good
it
times.
out. Audible.com.
So, buttons on my pants and call me buttons. I don't know what that meant. Here we go.
Emails.
So emails. I need another beer, by the way. Can you hook me up?
Indeed.
We also want to say thank you so much. Oh, jeez. So emails. Our first email is a talkie, or an old school talkie. It is. I'm just typing for no reason. I'm typing my essay.
What are you going
for my something. So the first email is from Chris Lewis. I really like this. It's actually posed to you, Kevin. It says, "Dear Kevin."
Well, say the subject first.
Alex's goatee.
Oh, I thought it said goatee. I couldn't see that from here.
Alex goatee. No, it says Alex's goatee.
I was like, wow, that's pretty hardcore.
Chris says, "Dear Kevin, Have you not realized that Alex in the last episode was not Alex at all? Plainly, it's Alex's evil twin brother. He's easily distinguished from Alex by the goatee. Watch what he puts in your next beer.
So tell me about this goatee. This is something that you decided to do. Where'd it come from, first of all? What was your inspiration for the goatee? Because this goatees, I'm not going to lie to you, because I'm keeping it real.
I'm not a big fan either.
Goatees have been dead for a while.
I know. I told my girlfriend, I was like, I feel very 1990s.
And she wants it.
No, well, this is what happened. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the show yet, but I went a couple months ago, or a month ago, I went to this thing called the Bohemian Grove.
Oh, yeah, you did. You told me about that.
It was awesome. Had a great time. Can't really talk about it. But I came down from the mountains in the redwood forest.
And you all bonded
with a giant beard. Because I was like, I'm not gonna shave. I hadn't shaved. I didn't even bring my shaving. Who cares? So I came back with a beard. And my dad has a goatee, and it's great. I love it. And he was like, you should try to do a goatee. And I was like, I had a goatee back in the 90s. It's like, I'm not gonna do it. Whatever. And then I came back, and Heather, I was literally very, Grizzly Adams. And she goes, well, have you ever thought about doing like a goatee thing? And I was like, wow, you're the second person that's told me that in 2 days. And so I was like, I'm going to try it. No, I'm just going to try it.
I can't look
now,
at it.
Dan, when he first saw me, told me that I looked like Chester the Molester.
Well, there's no doubt there's a little molestation stuff going on.
Molestation stuff. So I'm trying to give it some time because like my WoW characters, if I change my talents, I want to at least give it a couple months because otherwise you're never going to like any change that you do the first day.
Right. So let me ask you a question.
So I said I'm going to give myself a little bit of time.
The most important question and the one that always gets brought up is it's itchy to the opposite sex.
Well, it is, but it's the same as when I don't shave. Unless I'm clean shaven, it's not fun for.
How about just stash?
Then I look like an 80s porn star.
That would be awesome.
I really do.
Dude, gosh.
I'd be more than happy to show you when I'm done with this phase. I'll come with a little stash.
Should we do a stash off? We should totally do a stash off.
We've already had this conversation. Like 50 episodes ago, we wanted to do a stash off, and we never did it. Remember?
No.
We were like, let's grow stashes. It'd be great. We'll look like porn stars. How great would that be?
Dude, I want to do it.
I'm ready.
It's almost like we need a sponsor.
I just need to take away stuff. What, like Barbasol or something? No, like who the hell's going to sponsor us to make mustaches?
I'm just saying, like just for men, because we both have a little bit of gray coming in. Like maybe we just we comb in our stashes. You have a little gray.
Not in my stash. It's blonde and weird.
All right.
It's like dark. It's weird.
Well,
I'm like
maybe
blonde
you should
and
color
like
it
dark.
Maybe we should color it like darker with just for men. They have the comb in stuff now. You just comb it in your little beard. Dude, people do it.
Yeah, but how are we now doing this?
Well, if they sponsored us and gave us like $50K, we both have mustaches and both be using Just for Men on the show.
I love that idea. So if you want to give us $50K each,
Prager, if you can sell that ad for Just for Men on the show, we will be like, and thank you for our sponsor, Just for Men, and we will comb it into our beards.
Well, no, mustaches.
Some mustaches.
The mustaches are what we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, also we wanted to thank everybody for their submissions. We are going to be choosing a winner for the giveaway of the Valve Octavia 1 Zune player. Super high-end Zune player, very sexy and sleek, way Aussie, which by the way we should go to Australia, fuck. Anyway.
Like Ozzy Osbourne, I was like,
yeah. It's very Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
We've loved the submissions so far. Keep them coming. Show your support for Diggnation, and we will be choosing a winner next episode.
Dude, you gotta show me some submissions.
I will show you. All right, picture email, Kevin.
Picture email of the day
is
by
Alex. Bam.
Here we go. Hey, Kevin and Alex. Hi, guys. First, want all of you to know that I wanted to love the show. I think you guys are the funniest people on the internet. I know.
It literally said, first of all, I wanted to say that I love the show. That's what it says written-wise. First wanted, loves of the show, wanted to say.
The text is small, and you have a glossy screen.
I get it.
I know it's a little late. I just got my shirt from Jinx, but you may remember back in episode 96 when Kevin said Walmart is great for wife beaters. Well, I work at Walmart, and here's a picture of me in my Diggnation shirt wearing the Walmart vest, holding a pack of wife beaters. Luke, thank you for...
It's literally a guy in a Diggnation shirt with a Walmart thing holding wife beaters at Walmart.
That is awesome.
Oh, Luke. I am your father. That's a Star Wars joke. Well, before we leave you, we would like to thank E. Lithgow, Island 7, hello, Christopher Giles, and Brett Martin for supporting Beer for Diggnation.
Oh.
These, my friends,
Yes.
are for you.
Oh, speaking of which,
Yes.
I got some guy emailed me. He's like, "You mentioned my name twice." I was like, "Well, that's
Why
weird."
are you complaining?
No. It was just really weird. We must not have had a lot of sponsors that day or something. I don't know.
Well, whatever.
Just
Good for
FYI.
you, Jim Buckins.
I can't remember what his name was, but thank you for the beers. We appreciate it. And
Yes. Well, I think that is it. Does that done wrap up our show?
yes,
Well, that is it for this week's edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht.
and I'm Kevin Rose. Thank you for watching.
And you're welcome to